I really like indie games, and if you clicked on this, you probably do too. I enjoy indie games because they actually have personality. It feels like you're walking through someone else's brain, obsessions, and mostly mental illnesses. They're just so much more interesting than most slop fed to us by AAA game studios. Like, motherfuckers are allergic to risk. Stop this shit. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of indie games are dog shit. I'm not sure if you've ever tried to look for a good game on Roblox. Probably not. Oh, and don't get me started on itch.io. Like, what the fuck am I even looking at? And to be fair, there are still more high-quality indie games out there than there are good AAA games. But I've always had this thought in the back of my mind. If indie games are made by a single little guy in his bedroom, and so many bad ones are pumped out along the good ones, it can't be that hard to make a good game, let alone just making a game. There's no way it's that complicated. So, I decided I'll be proving that theory by making a game. So I googled, how do you make a game? And apparently you need a game engine, which as far as I understand is pretty much just like a tool to create games without having to recreate like physics and like rendering and shit. I don't know, man. So I started looking at different game engines where most of the nerds were like comparing them using fancy words. So based off my research, Godot has an anime girl mascot and the others didn't. So I downloaded Godot and got to work. I opened up the software, made a new project, and I was met with like, what the fuck is this even supposed to be? So I gave myself a goal. In this game, every time I would press the space bar, it was spawning a singular, oddly bean-shaped form onto a platform. This had to be the simplest of simply things I could have ever picked. How hard could that ever be? All right, let's turn this into the main scene. All right, we have 2 boxes. This actually looks pretty good. Now let's squish this, turn this big. Boom, hell yeah. All right, there we go. Let's change the color on the floor. I think it should be down here. Geometry? Where is it? Am I stupid? Can't be that hard to change a fucking color. I found it. Okay, I don't want red floor. I want like wood floor. But I don't even understand what half of these. Billboard. Oh hell yeah! Think about the potential. What the fuck? Yeah. Fuck yeah! It's kind of dark, but you get the idea. Light. Oh god, what have I done? Oh fuck yeah, this is what I want. Ooh, wait a minute. This is perfect. Yes! The beam has fallen! Yo, this is kind of fire. Ancient child scene? What the fuck am I doing? Where's the coding part? I just want to copy and paste. Is it good now? Am I safe? Oh god! Why are they so big? Debugger. Uh-oh. Where's the 535 errors? I'm just trying to spawn in one game row. So from this little test, I very well could conclude that I was a little bit retarded. So I needed a plan that would carry the hell out of me. So I pulled up the YouTube search bar and I started looking for tutorials. A lot of them felt kind of like ads or just were way too fucking long, like 8 hours, bro. You are not pyrocynical. But against all odds, after searching for a while, I fell upon this guy.
There's something so alluring about a massive multiple hours long tutorial.
I mean, what a go. Just look at him. He knows his shit. So using this epic list, I got to work learning about the program.
Hey, it's Lucky.
It helps you get used to the UI, and it teaches you how to make these.
Godot. Godot. Godot.
Holy shit, is that Brackies? Hello! Since when did he come back? For Godot too? Holy shit.
I could imagine. Think of it like food without salt.
What the fuck is going on? Is he having a cookout? Where's my tutorial? So I kind of finished this at 4 a.m. So the commentary just isn't there. You can die.
Yow! Oh my god! Oh.
Yeah, but here's what I made. Using the tutorial, I was able to make a silly little platformer with enemies, floating platforms, and did I mention the enemies? I made this shit in like an hour. The tutorial was great. Now imagine if I had spent 2 hours. And so with that being done, I just pressed on forward with my journey. So as any sensible person ever would, I continued with a playlist of tutorials. Fuck no! You think I need my hand being held while I learn? Get the fuck out of here, breakfast. This is my video! Want to hear my idea? Alright, here it is. As you enter the warehouse, a sense of dread washes over you. You walk in deeper with your weak flashlight. It's dark, very dark. You were tasked to turn back on the warehouse's generator and power the lights. The warehouse is filled with random objects, boxes, forklifts, and a lot of mannequins. You notice something odd. You could have sworn that one mannequin wasn't there a minute ago. You feel a presence around you, and you're soon to realize that you are not alone in here. Pretty cool, huh? Now, you might be thinking to yourself,
you're kind of fucking dumb. Shouldn't you just not make a full 3D horror project and just continue learning the basics?
Maybe. But you don't see the grind set. You gotta have the vision. How else am I gonna make my dream MMORPG with an epic and enticing storyline to fucking rival Ubisoft? So let's get started. So to get things started, I created a new project and named it, Jenny? Really? And then I began trying to add in a basic player by stealing Bracky's code. I mean, come on, I wasn't gonna deal with no velocity bullshit, give me a break. But it worked instantly, so I must be doing something right. Like, look at me go. So with that in the bag, I decided to take a bit of a turn. Based off of the tutorials I had watched before, a lot of people were telling me to keep myself organized and to have a list of tasks inside of some Trello board. So I set one up in a couple of minutes, added some tasks, and then completely forgot about it for the rest of the game's creation. Right after that though, I decided to add in the best item in horror games. A flashlight. Or at least something like that, because my first attempt looked like this. Shit, a whole ass beacon. I couldn't even figure out how to add in a battery system. And since it looked pretty ugly, I just caved in and looked up a tutorial. And we're playing. I've got a flashlight now. That's pretty cool, man. Right now, not only did it deplete faster than a 10-year-old MacBook, I had also no way of actually recharging it. So you'd just be walking around with a dead flashlight all game. So let's add in some batteries. It should be pretty simple. Look at this. First try, baby. I have a flashlight diminishing. Boom, I get more. Boom. Oh, this took me way too long to figure out. So that's pretty cool. The battery system ended up taking way more time than I thought it would, but in the end it works, so who cares? Looking back, whenever I struggled with code, I would just give up and suddenly become an interior designer. Like, yes, this box needs a forklift. Wait, the Dead by Daylight generate. Oh, this one's kind of sick. What? But I still ended up picking out a few items, one of which was a key card. Key card. I mean, it's a key card. Okay, well, now I have a key card. I don't like the fact it goes in the ground every time I look down. God damn. If you looked very carefully, it might have looked like the items were just clipping into the floor. Well, I think you're wrong.
As the view model. Click on the view model and under visual.
And that's fixed. Game dev's honestly pretty easy. It's just a whole lot of copy pasting. I mean, come on, I wasn't gonna figure that shit out. Anyways, as you were probably able to see, my highly graphically intricate game was missing a little something. This flashlight's sick, bro. I don't know how he did it. Yeah, in this image, it looks like, look at that halo effect. But if you compare that to this, a bitty bit of a difference, no? So I tried to do something for a bit, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea how he did in this game. My flashlight compared to it was pretty horrendous, to say the least. His game looks pretty sick though. Should go wishlist it on Steam. So I think I'm doing pretty good. So for now, I had done a pretty good amount of work. I originally was thinking it would take me much longer to get to a stage where something is technically playable. There's a few small things that are missing right now before I have a solid prototype of the game. But it's been going pretty well. Surely it'll keep going that way. Right? What do you mean a month passed? What was I doing? Oh. Oh, well. Oh, damn. Oh, I'm kind of goated. I genuinely have no idea how Valorant gameplay got into my Godot clip folder, by the way. That just there. All right, so after this unexpected break, I had to come back to a project I barely even understood anymore. By that point, though, I had already done quite a bit, so I must be nearing the finish line, right? So to kick things off, I decided to take on the small task of rewriting the entire player code. And I mean, it should be pretty simple. I'll just watch this guy's tutorial on the player controller and put in my game. When I say watch it, I mean Control C, Control V. Thank you. All right, so now if we boot up the game, it should be working. I said it should be working. 3,819 fucking errors. How does this even happen? All I'm trying to do is take another guy's code and sprinkle a little bit of mine on top of it. I kept searching for answers online, but sort of just kept finding the same answers that did not work. But hey, after bashing my head against the wall, it works now and it just looks like the old one. What a great use of my time. So now the next step would have probably been fixing bugs, adding in an objective, pretty much anything that was related to gameplay. Anyways, I started working on the visuals by adding in a PS1 shader, but I mean, it was completely worth it. Check this out.
Boom. Isn't that kind of sick? I got this like weird shader that a lot of PS1 style the game uses. Just paste it on there. This looks absolutely sick, and I didn't make it myself. I just kind of stole it from online. I mean, it was on Godot shaders. I'll link it in the description for anybody that needs it.
I honestly don't think there was any other worse way to implement this system, because like, when modifying visuals, the last thing you expect to disappear is your fucking audio, and I don't know where mine went. I also realized that I should probably add in an objective to the game, since right now there really is just nothing to do. So I added in gas canisters you could use to fuel the generator.
I'll showcase this real quick. Now, if you go into the game, but now once you actually come on over to the generator room, it shows 3 gas canisters that you need to go and find. And now, if I go here, you can pick it up and bring it on back over here. And then if you actually put it in, boom, -1. Then once you put the last piece of gas, the rooms light up and you're free to go.
By this point though, I had finished a lot of the gameplay related parts of the game. But I was missing one thing. One, if not the most important part of the game that I had been avoiding since day one. The reason I had been avoiding it was because of how complex it looked. Having to create an intelligent AI that stalks you and hunts you down, let alone just having it walk around, was a concept I did not want to touch. The current concept for the monster was a mannequin that would only move when looked at, similar to weeping angels. Yeah, I know, I'm very original, but that wasn't all there was to it. The way I was going to make the AI scary was by having it be unpredictable. I wanted to place a lot of different mannequins on the map and have only one active at a time, kind of like in Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. This was honestly a solid idea, but I did not have any clue on how to make it. Even though I had been watching loads of tutorials and making a bunch of progress, it didn't feel like I was able to tackle on a big AI monster like that. So I put this idea on the back burner and decided to scale down. And holy shit, thank God I did. But honestly, believe me when I say the result did not suffer from this. But I need to start procrastinating, so let's get started.
Okay, so we're adding in a monster.
I began by making a bean whose only purpose was to chase you down wherever you were. The way I was going to do this was pretty much by making a zone where the AI could walk in and creating a path towards the player based on that zone. Should be fine.
Does it work? Oh shit, it's advancing. For it has chosen its path. Wait, what if I just go like around? Oh, it shouldn't chase me down. Oh shit, that dumbass bitch, bro. What is it? Motherfucker, what are you? Get down. What is this? Get down from there. What are we doing? This is the simplest variant. I can't even bro, there is no way. How does this even happen? Come here, go back down. What the, to be fair, what is it doing? Like, how did it even get in this area if it's not even walkable?
Yeah, so the AI started having a mind of its own. It was literally walking inside walls. Something that, mind you, was impossible because that area was not meant to be walkable. So even though I literally did not have any idea as to what was causing it, I tried my best to fix it, right?
Is it just gonna skip over it? Oh, what? Wait, what? I can go through it. Oh, there's an issue. I can't go through this wall. Why the fuck can I go through the... What's happening? So I can't I can still go through it. What the fuck? Just want to do it, but why am I walking through it? Wait, I'm confused.
By trying to fix the fact that the monster was literally just able to walk through walls, I ended up also being able to do so. What the fuck?
Can I be falling through the floor? What the fuck is going on? What are you? You're stuck in there again. You're stuck on the fucking wall. Are you dumb? Ah. What? Why? Okay. No, look. This is the group, the global scene group. And if I turn it on, I can just... Wait. Why is it back? Bro, what is this game? What is going on? What did I change? What did I change?
To this day, I do not have any clue as to how this ended up happening, nor how it ended up being fixed. Like, what?
I feel like one of those crazy kids that just... I feel crazy. I feel like when you're a kid and you show like your parents like something that doesn't work and it just starts working. What the fuck is going on?
But hey, now he would just walk around aimlessly like an idiot.
I added some spawn points and shit, but right now it just kind of is in the middle. And now it won't actually... Where did the key card go? That's for later. Now it just kind of roams around. It doesn't really do anything, but it's just walking around between random locations.
Which meant I needed to add in player detection. Yay.
If I go very far...
So my dumbass decided to add in a noise when the monster sees you. Went about as well as you think it did.
That's all that. Am I fine? No, not this. Fix the size of what the fuck? Stop! Oh, what the? Where is it? I see things in the dark. Oh my god! Leave me alone. Oh my god, it's so fucking fast. I can't loop it. I'm like fucking Dead by Daylight.
But now I need a way to defend myself. So let's use the flashlight.
So today I added a few things. First of all, now you can flash your flashlight. It's in the name, but it doesn't make sense really. And now there's this guy. He continuously chases you, but now you can flash him and he disappears.
And holy shit, the way I implemented this was that instead of toggling the monster's visibility and sounds like any normal person, I decided the best idea was to send him off to the other side of the map as a vacation. And no, I did not disable movement, meaning that he's ever so slowly creeping towards you while inside of the void, and that if I don't respawn him fast enough, he'll walk all the way back to the map. Yes, this is a feature now, and fuck you. And although I may not have realized it yet, with that being done, I was closer than I ever was to finishing the game. Alright, now it's time to make some people play it.
Ooh la la. Ooh la 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 la.
Le virus, il est là, il est là. It is I did the music for this game. I am music man. Checklist. Get the keycard. Find fuel. Power the generator. Find the keycard. Yes. It is there. The keycard. I remember. Long ago. The door is open now. I need 3 cans. That's nice. That is my music. Oh my god. I'm scared. Oh fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. There's no monsters. There's no one. Oh no, it is here. Okay, one left. Oh, I found the last one. The game was easy. That was a pretty easy game. Did you do like this thing in horror games where like, oh, I'm done with the game. There's like a big jump scare and you lost. Can I just leave?
Yeah, so that was kind of anticlimactic. I mean, there was supposed to be a monster, but he just didn't find him. Around somewhere in the recording, if you listen closely, you can somewhat hear the monster, but yeah. So I think he got stuck in a shelf. Like, all of that for the first guy not to even see the monster once. But he did want to see him at least once, so he just booted the game back up.
Wait, we're gonna get him. I must. Ça y est, casse les couilles. Wigsy, what are you? Yes. It is not here. A little scared because of DI.
This video and just project is held together by fucking hopes and dreams. I've literally been working on this project for so long that I don't even know what half of the code actually does. For all I know, I think the monster gains sentience. I do have to say though, this video and the actual game took me way too long to create. So a lot of the parts ended up being rushed, but I did have a lot of fun making this. And I got a lot of game ideas I want to experiment with in the near future, so like and subscribe. And for the few people that I might have inspired to give game dev a shot, just know your first game's probably going to be as bad as mine. Also, I probably have to say this, that I won't be releasing this game. It's extremely buggy and I stole a bunch of assets from Sketchfab. So I don't actually know if I'm allowed to publish the game, even for free. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and see you later.
Also, I forgot to include this in the video, but go check out Yastic, please. He makes cool music, please. Please. He told me I could use it. He told me he did. Look at the screenshot. Look at it. Go check him out. Bye.